gave you a few gold coins, isn't that right?
No.
You would have taken whatever he gave you, isn't that right?
I took whatever he gave me.
You didn't ask for more.
No, I did not.
Mr. Austin, just a few questions on another point. When you came down the night before and testified that you went to a location where you thought Fabio was going to be to kill him that night, you remember that?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember describing when you took the proffer, when you gave the proffer, you testified there, as to what kind of place you were told by Mr. Baker that Fabio was going to be at?
Are you asking me what he told, what he said? Do I remember what he said to me?
Yes, where Fabio was being sent, according to him.
Sustained.
Remember being told it was a Ralph's Market?
Sustained.
Did you tell the truth? I haven't finished.
Let me hear the question.
Did you tell the truth during the proffer as to where Mr. Baker told you Fabio was being sent?
I remember saying a store, and I remember them asking what kind of store, and I remember that California is known to have Ralph's, so I started mentioning stores. Like I said,
it was a
so
grocery
long.
store, he said.
That's what I thought,
Because of what he said.
because he said store.
Okay. And you thought, you didn't think, and you went there that night with him at around 9 o'clock, you said. It was late.
It
and
was
dark.
late. It was dark.
And you
Yes.
said 9 o'clock at the proffer. Was that the truth?
I don't know what time it was. I know it was dark. It was late.
Did you
I
tell
said
the
between
truth?
8 or 9.
Did you answer truthfully at the proffer as to what time, Mr. Baker, what time you believed it was when you were at the store?
I guessed the time.
And concerning the knives, Mr. Austin, well, let me ask you this right now. How many knives are you saying Mr. Baker purchased at the store?
Objection, cumulative.
Sustained.
Isn't the truth that there was only one knife purchased at the store?
Objection, cumulative.
Sustained.
If there were, is your testimony now that each of you had a knife?
Objection, cumulative.
Sustained.
Is it your testimony now that you and Mr. Baker both buried the knives you used to kill Fabio?
I don't remember saying that.
Pardon?
I don't remember saying that, sir.
No, I'm asking you.
If
Did you and Mr. Baker that night both bury the knives that you had and used to kill Fabio?
Objection, speculation.
Sustained.
You buried your knife,
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes, sir.
And you knew Mr. Baker buried his knife, correct?
Objection again, a sin spot thrown in evidence and speculation.
Sustained.
At the proffer, didn't you, when you were first asked to describe how many knives were bought, say one knife? Isn't that what you said?
I said 1 or 2. It was hard for me to remember. Maybe one knife was bought.
Is it hard to
Maybe both.
remember now?
Still, yes.
So you don't know whether there was one knife or two knives?
I know knives were bought.
Knives were bought, more than one. And that was the truth when you told it then, and that's what you believe now. Is that right?
That's what I believe.
All I have nothing further.
Let's take our morning recess for 15 minutes. It may be a little longer. I have some matters from this morning's calendar with different cases I have to handle. If the evidence implies, let's see you back here in about 15 minutes-ish. Yeah, you can ask him one final question.
So we don't have to bring anyone back? Well, it might be two. You have testified that there were many three-way calls between you and Mr. Birdsong and Mr. Baker, is that right?
Yes, sir.
If I told you there was no record of three-way calls between the three of you, would that change your testimony?
Objection seems facts not in evidence.
It's argumentative to stand on that ground.
How many three-way calls do you recall having participated in throughout this case with Mr. Baker and Mr. Birdsong?
Objection cumulative.
Sustained.
And none of those calls involved Monica Sementilli, did they?
Objection cumulative.
Sustained.
All right.
See you back in about 15 minutes.
I promise you I just have a very, very, very brief question on the gold coins that we've talked about a lot. Defense counsel read to you then the first day of the proffer where you stated that you didn't know where the coins came from, and then you testified that you thought about it, right? Is that yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So to put in context then, and this is the day 2 of the proffer, page 49, line 11 for counsel. The prosecutors, which is myself and Ms. Silverman, asked you regarding the day of the 23rd. Did he ever talk, he being Baker, about wanting to find anything in the house? And you said no. We asked you, did he ever talk about any kind of objects in the home that he was interested in getting into or taking? And you said yeah. We questioned you on what? And you said prior to going to the house, I remember him saying something about he either had the code for the safe or Monica was going to leave the safe unlocked for him to just go in it. I don't know which one. Do you recall that?
Yes, ma'am.
So sitting here now, do you recall Mr. Baker talking to you about there being a safe there?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you further stated that's what I overheard him saying to me. And we kind of clarified, what do you mean? You said that's what he said to me. You were asked, do you know where the safe is? To which you answered that you didn't know where it was, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. From that line of questioning is when defense counsel was reading you the transcript. So Baker told you to say that you got the coins from Baker, and you said yes. We questioned you, but did you get them from Baker? And you answered, I think he got them from the safe. Is this where you determined or came to the belief that they came from the safe?
Yes, ma'am.
And just to be clear, you're not stating that you ever saw him get them from the safe, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
This is how you independently came to determine that those coins that you originally just saw him give to you came from the safe. Is that fair?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you further stated because he had mentioned that Monica said he has all kinds of stuff that he collects. Baker told me that Monica said he has all kinds of, so I think they've been talking a lot when he said that to me, basically. So that's where you're referring to. You think, since you were asked how you think that Monica told him the coins are in the safe.
Still roll.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I have no more questions.
Direct.
I guess my only question is, Mr. Austin, when you were first asked, and I read from you from the proffer and at your trial, when you were asked at your trial after the proffer, did you ever see gold coins? Did you ever get gold coins from Mr. Baker from the safe? Did you ever see him get coins from the safe? Did you know where the gold coins came from? You said no. Remember that at the trial?
Do I remember? Sure.
Okay. And the question is, why didn't you say then, well, I assume they're from the safe because Monica said he collects them and he told me to do, why didn't you just answer, yeah, I knew he got them from the safe?
Why didn't I answer? Yeah, I knew he got them from the safe. Because that would indicate that I saw him get them from the safe. They could have been on the dresser. They could have been in the safe. They could have been in the bathroom. I don't know, but I'm assuming he got them from the safe since that's something you might want to keep in a safe.
Since that's something you might want to keep in a safe.
Sorry?
Another question?
Anything further, other people?
No.
All right, we're going to take a short recess while we get the courtroom ready for the next witness. When I say short recess, go outside, do a couple of deep knee bends, and I'm going to call you back in. The admission applies.